As Lieutenant Governor, you said our rights don't stop at the door. They do seem to stop at the door of the General Assembly. Would you, as Lieutenant Governor, use all your powers, rhetorical, speaking out, I don't know what powers exactly you have, to end the capital gun ban? It's been instituted, I guess, by fiat. Is that the understanding, Bruce?
Well, the Rules Committee, which I believe is controlled by the Speaker.
Yes. I mean, I'm a firm believer in the Second Amendment. That doesn't stop the Capitol. I believe that responsible adults should be able to protect themselves at all times. Yes?
When was the last time you read the state constitution and the federal constitution?
That's very funny. Actually, I just took a test on the federal constitution. One of my supporters sent me. So that was about 3 days ago. And about a week ago, I read the Virginia Constitution.
Yeah. What does Article 13 of the Virginia Constitution say?
I have no idea.
The right to keep and bear arms. Yes, I'm sorry.
You should have sent me a test and I can study it up on it. Are there any other questions? Yes?
You said that you would try to make sure that none of the good gun bills basically died in committee.
Right.
How do you propose to do that?
You twist arms. You hold back funds to the people's campaigns. We were talking about the rhinos earlier. Well, there's accountability. Some people in the party, especially the old establishment, are afraid to twist arms in their own party. They're afraid to attack. They're more concerned about power. But as I'm a conservative, and the reason why I'm a Republican is because I want to lead as a conservative and to get conservative principles written into law. It's not to have power. It's not for my party to have power. So sometimes party people, are a little hesitant to exercise the power they actually have. Any other questions? Why I enjoyed? Oh, here we go back here.
I asked the same question about real ID, dangerous ID. Specifically, do you favor or oppose it? If you oppose it, is there anything specifically you would do or come out and say against it?
I think it's bad. I think it's bad whenever you have the government collecting information on innocent people. We've seen it thousands of times, where all of a sudden our information is released, and someone who wasn't supposed to have it has it. We saw Joe the plumber. He was on TV, so what they did, they went back and they looked through everything they had. Nothing good can come of a government that has information about you when you have done nothing wrong. It can only be used to hurt you. And governments can always seek to get bigger, always seek to be more powerful. And it's only if people like you actually stand up and stop the roller coaster. I mean, it's that simple. We have to stop it. Yes?
Did you say that the state budget was in 70 billion?
77 billion is a biannual budget.
Yeah, then I have a two-part question related to
Right.
that. What do you think the number should be? And how would you, what would you cut in order to achieve that number?
Well, I know that the Wilder Commission that Mark Warner talked about said 700 billion could be saved just by privatizing ABC. I don't know what the deal is with Virginia actually running a liquor store. I know several people where I'm from don't appreciate that. So maybe we should get out of business. Any other questions? Well, thank you. Oh, right here.
Do you support the Castle Doctrine?
The Castle Doctrine. That's plead ignorance.
Well, basically, I guess
The
anyone here
right
that's
to
more...
retreat, the requirement to retreat, is that what you're talking about?
Right, if you get to stand your ground.
You stand your ground.
In your own
We
house.
stood our ground against the British, and we can stand it.
There's two basic versions. Castle doctrine's in your house. Stand your ground laws are outside of your home.
I
In
believe in
areas.
standing your ground. I know, I think Florida just passed some similar,
Yeah.
yes. So, yeah, there's no need to retreat, because you can only be shot in the back that way. Yes?
As an appendix to that, it's not really a question, but that also includes protection from liability if you are involved in an altercation or a shooting and it's found to be self-defense, whereas currently Virginia doesn't provide that. It's spelled out in the law like some of the other states that have.
Well, that's actually,
the
well,
so-called
if
council.
that is the case, then actually we should make moves to get legislation to address that. Because there's nothing worse than defending yourself in self-defense and then stuck with the big attorneys do. As an attorney, I would know that. Any other questions?
I think part of that also, protects you from being sued by
Right.
simply moving somebody. If you were trying to take away your 12-year-old, but
Right.
counting away.
Yeah, I think, you're right, and that brings up, we've always heard the stories about a robber or something breaks into your house and then sues you because you had silt on the floor.
Exactly.
This is the same thing. This is some common sense government. And I think that's what we need. Too many times politicians are more concerned about the next election than about doing what's right. All right, great. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.